Hello to all of you. It's a great honor for me to take part in the International Conference of Financial Technology and Business Analytics. My name is Alina Nuţă. I'm a professor at Danubius University of Galati from Romania, holding a PhD in finance. My areas of interest are related to public finance, green finance, FinTech, taxation, public policies, and so on. My today presentation is about FinTech tools and cybersecurity challenges, finance innovation that shapes our lives. Build on the Romanian case. The study's objective is to analyze and evaluate the capacity of Romanian households to adopt FinTech tools for their activities with the banking sector, considering the benefits and also the challenges determining the factors that are influencing the customer propensity to shift the interaction from direct face-to-face one to intermediated one. Given the importance of FinTech in the banking sector and the extended technology acceptance model, the study uses a combination of principal component analysis and structural equation modeling to empirically determine the intention to use digital finance tools like mobile banking and remote services for Romanian customer relationship with the banks. The highlights can be seen on this slide. So the TAM model was used to evaluate households' propensity to adopt digital finance tools. Trust in banks and technology are important factors for decision. So the stakeholders should consider these elements. The attitude toward using banking services generates space for the switch, and also age grouping highlights some important differences in banking customer preference. In recent years, the increasing adoption of new technologies in our life has led to the diversification, multiplication, and personalization of all kinds of services we benefit from, becoming more and more customer-centered and more inclusive. Risks and challenges are inherent in a virtual framework, as we know. So different stakeholders, such as the regulators, financial institutions, governments, IT companies, must work together to create secure, innovative financial products and services, so financial space in a secure world. FinTech did not refer only to new financial products relying on digital technology, but more and more to new business models and a new approach to the financial services traditional framework that requires appropriate regulation and comprehensive perspective on the future innovative implications of fin and tech to become more and more reliable, anticipated, and also regulated. In the financial sector, implementing technologies, specifically Industry 4.0 technologies, generates innovation and accuracy in analyzing data and can save enormous time in decision making. Those technologies are used by the banks in order to advance, to add more transparency, inclusiveness, and a reliability to their services. In addition, these technologies can improve financial productivity. However, selecting the right Industry 4.0 technology to improve decision making for FinTech implementation in small and medium enterprises, for example, supply chain. It's so important. Moreover, the advantages of using these technologies like cloud computing, like Internet of Things, big data, analytics in company are wider than the ones we pointed out before. In this sense, the literature also includes facilitating access to capital, enhancing the process, analyzing and securing information capability, reducing financial uncertainty and risk, and improving bank efficiency. And we can see some important findings of the previous literature on the slide. Okay, so FinTech in Romania, according to OECD, is related to the Payment Services Directive 2 regarding the openness to innovative services and electronic payments regulation. In addition, digital performance assessed by the Digital Economy and Society Index places Romania in the last spot in the European Union ranking. So you can see this in the figure. The main problems highlighted by the report refers to the low level of basic digital skills, the deficient level of digital intensity of small and medium enterprises, and the reduced level of information shared electronically. However, Romania performs well in connectivity and ranks second in the proportion of female ICT specialists and fourth in ICT graduates. So this could be good news. Moreover, regarding the scope of using the internet in Romania, only 19% of individuals are using the internet for internet banking activities, increasing compared to only 8% in 2019. The average for the European Union is almost 60, and we can see on the slide the first three countries in the ranking that are Norway, Finland, and Denmark. Additionally, account ownership at a financial institution or with a mobile money service provider in Romania as a percentage in population ages 15 and more is low, as we can see on the slide, and we can compare with the other countries in and European average. Furthermore, at the European level, the digital transition framework is given by the European Commission Action Plan on FinTech from 2018, Digital Finance Strategy for Europe from 2020, the Digital Euro Initiative from 2021, or Open Finance Framework Payment Services Directive from 2022. In the idea of ensuring the same activity, same risks, same rules. But could this happen? We will see in the future. The data for this study were collected from a computer-assisted telephone interviewing survey conducted in December 2020 by the Romanian Institute for Evaluation and Strategy for the Romanian Association of Banks. On almost 1,500 respondents that are Romanian households of different ages and social and educational conditions. But after removing incomplete responses or missing values, the remaining sample contains 956 cases. Regarding the variables used to complete the profile of respondents, the respondents were asked about their socio-demographic characteristics, saving and investment propensity, and economic and other financial conditions. Since there was a correlation between several variables, principal component analysis was applied to reduce the number of variables without losing much information. So 4 factors were identified as important for our analysis, and they are perceived usefulness, activities with the bank, frequency of use the communication channels with the bank, and of course trust in banks and new technologies. Furthermore, based on the data collected, we used structural equation modeling with partial least squares to test the relationship between the determining factors of Romanian banking services users' intention to use FinTech instruments. And the model is highlighted on this slide, and we can see the interaction between the variable and the sign of the interaction between a variable on of the model. The results are also highlighted here, as can be seen. Each explanatory variable is significant and directly influences the dependent variable, that is intention to use, supporting all our 4 hypotheses, initial hypotheses. The empirical results endorsed the theoretical model from the beginning of our study. The sample of respondents considers social and economic characteristics variety to represent the population profile better. The results show a direct and significant relationship between Romanian bank customer attitudes toward using technologies with the bank. This means that respondents using various online services in the present will accept and adopt new digital banking services in the future. Those remote banking options are more likely to increase for actual digital customers. Trusting banks and technology represents the second key factor that positively and significantly influences the intention to use new technologies, and stakeholders should pay attention on this remark, on this element. Given the proven importance of adopting new technologies and FinTech in banking, the decision makers should propose policies encouraging greater use of online technologies and banking services options. The stakeholders should offer free courses on how new technologies and banking work, to bring FinTech closer to all citizens also. Furthermore, it should ensure proper privacy for all online actions, and diminish cybercrime through programs with greater control and efficiency. This way, Romanian citizens will use banking technologies more frequently and safely, of course. Also, they should pay attention to age-related differences that are shaping the profile of the bank users, bank services users. Knowing that younger people have a greater affinity for digital innovation, for example. Thank you for your attention. Looking forward for your comments